to this week's video. Today I'm going to be showing you something slightly different. I'm going to go through a supplement haul. I placed a order recently with a company called Protein Pick Mix. I have used them for the last 3 years or so since they started out. They were a brand new company in 2014 and I've been using them ever since. And when I talk about supplements, I don't mean herbs or pills and things like that. What I'm actually referring to is certain food supplement products that can be used with fat loss to actually help you to lose fat. They can actually maximize your results, right? So most of your diet should be focused on whole foods, lots of fiber-filled vegetables, lean proteins, everyday fats, lots of water, adding in starch and other fats as and when you can tolerate that with your body. But for those of you who are starting out on this, whether you're training or not, right, there are certain things you can do to maximize your fat loss, because the ideal scenario with fat loss is that you will not feel hunger, that you will maintain or increase your energy, and that you will reduce your cravings as much as possible, because cravings can be a real pain in the ass when you are losing fat, right? Because they show up a lot on traditional weight loss, but we want to reduce them as much as possible. And some of the supplements that I'm going to show you today are actually going to help to maximize that fat loss, because they're going to help to increase the lean protein that you are consuming, because certainly if you are not used to consuming more protein than you do, it can be really difficult to get that protein into your diet, right? So I'm going to be showing you a few supplements that are going to help you to reduce hunger, maintain energy, and curb those cravings. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is show you product by product, and I'm going to go through exactly how it is I use them and how they benefit my fat loss success. So the first thing I'm showing you is this Strawberries and Cream Protein Powder by Body Nutrition. It's the True-Tein Whey Casein and Egg White Protein Blend. I've been using Body Nutrition's True-Tein powder for about 2 years, and I really love the consistency of the powder. I think the flavors are very they're on point. They really are. They reflect the actual food, if that makes sense. So there's a pumpkin pie flavor, which is great in the fall. There is a red velvet cake flavor, which actually has real cream cheese powder in it, and it has that deep red color that you get in red velvet cupcakes and things like that. So it's really delicious to throw into like a mug cake if you're making a protein mug cake. But the thing I like about this is that it's really great protein blend. Obviously, it's a blend of 3 different types of protein, but it also is made from grass-fed dairy. It's gluten-free, it's a great taste. Per scoop, you get 25 grams of protein. The ingredients, there's nothing on here that's kind of scary. Haven't tried this flavor yet, but I have anything to go, if the other flavors are anything to go by, then I know this one is going to be great. And the reason I actually bought it is because my husband is starting to drink protein shakes, and I thought strawberries and cream was probably a good flavor to start with. So I have 3 other protein powders just to show you guys. This one I got on a good discount. I got 20% off. This is a 4-pound tub of the PES Science Select Protein. So they brand themselves as the science-based protein, and on the back of the label it actually says make sure you know your protein, which I think is really clever. I really like the fact they make a big deal, PES Science, about the science behind protein. So this one is high protein food supplement. It's a premium whey and casein blend. So again, it's a mixture. It's a combination of 2 types of two types of protein, 24 protein, 1.5 fat, and 1.5 carbs. So this one is much lower in carbohydrate than the True-Tein. I tried this one for the first time, this flavor. This is the frosted chocolate cupcake, and I tried this last night when I got home from the gym. Really delicious, really tasty. Does taste like that kind of frosting on a cupcake. It's really good. So definitely give this one a thumbs up. And this is, as I said, this is a pretty big tub. It's going to last me a long time. Sticking with the same brand, I also bought the PES Science, the Select Protein Cafe series. I saw this, and you'll know I love coffee, so I wasn't about to pass up this. This is the Vanilla Frappe Protein Powder Drink Mix. And on the side it has 3 ways you can enjoy it. So you can do a classic iced, you can do a frappe style, or a classic hot. So that's pretty cool. There was a few years ago I used to buy a coffee-based protein from another company, and I did love having it, so but I haven't seen it for a while, so I'm excited to try this. Again, I haven't tried it yet. I've only had these supplements a few days. I have yet to try everything, but I'm really excited to try this one. So this one is it's a milk protein isolate smooth coffee flavor, and it has organic coffee caffeine, so it has got some caffeine in it. Per scoop, it's 105 calories. Total fat is 1, total carbs is 3.5, and protein is 20 grams. So it goes through, again, the ingredients, nothing scary. Actually, it's probably less ingredients than the rest of them. It's pretty good, so I'm excited to try this too. It's going to be really nice to have in the summer as it gets a bit warmer. It's kind of an iced coffee or a frappuccino. And the final one that I picked up, I really picked this up with my husband in mind, again, because I'm trying to encourage him to drink protein shakes after he plays soccer on a Wednesday night and just add some extra protein into his diet. So I tried to pick flavors that I thought he would like. So I picked up the PS Whey Pure Whey Protein in Glazed Donut. Yes, glazed donut. Again, I haven't tried it, so I don't know what it tastes like, but it sounds like it's going to be pretty good, right? This one is a pure whey protein. It's 130 calories per scoop, 2.5 fats. The carb is 3 and protein is 24. It's gluten-free. Again, only has has 3 ingredients. I think that's pretty good for something that tastes like glazed donuts. I was waiting for this tub of protein to come in. So in the meantime, the company Protein Pick & Mix sent me a few samples to try of a different flavor in the PS Whey. And this is the ProSups PS Whey. It's the same pure whey protein, but this is the campfire marshmallow flavor. Campfire marshmallow, yes. So these are half a serving. So what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna make a mug cake, and I'm gonna mix one of these with a scoop of the frosted chocolate cupcake and make kind of like a s'mores mug cake. Hold 5 for that and I'll tell you how it goes. So with the protein powders, the reason I add those to my diet is because sometimes it can be really, really difficult to get enough lean protein in, right? Especially if you're busy, it can be really difficult to just kind of, you want something to grab and go. And sometimes the idea of eating like chicken on the go, or I don't know, eggs or whatever, it can just be a bit like, feels a bit diet-fied, right? So I like to add protein shakes into my diet. I usually have like 1 a day. If I'm working out, it might be 2. But I tend to add them in as kind of a 1 scoop or a 2 scoop, kind of a supplement, right? So that's why I call it a supplement haul, because they are supplementing my diet. They are not the main focus. The only time I would ever have a protein shake in replacement of a meal is if I'm on the go. For example, if I was traveling, I would maybe make a protein shake, but I would add things to it. So I would add a couple of scoops of protein, and I would add some fiber in the way of spinach or frozen berries. I would also maybe add some nut butter. I would make sure that that protein shake is incredibly filling. I would make it more of a meal than just a shake. So protein powders, really, to me, I love having them because they do taste a bit like dessert, and if you have a sweet tooth like me, it can be a great way of adding them in. Do I think they're non-negotiable? I think they are really, really useful. I know people who really hate the taste of milkshakes or that kind of consistency, and that's fine, right? If you don't like it, then you shouldn't do it. But if it's more that you're fearful of what will happen to your body if you drink them, or it's more that you're holding some kind of bias about what protein powder does or who it's for, then I would really suggest you break that bias, find a flavor that you like, try it out, and see the kind of results you can get. I know that if I don't invest in these kind of supplements every so often, kind of stock my covers, I will struggle to maintain that energy. I will struggle to manage my hunger, and that's such a huge and critical part of fat loss, right? Making sure that your heck is in check, right? Your hunger, your energy, your cravings, you've got to make sure those 3 things are in check on a daily basis. And I've certainly felt this change in the last 4 weeks. I'm way more hungry than I was. My cravings are kind of all over the place. Now, I'm in a position that I'm able to really dial in and be mindful and make sure that I'm in control as much as possible. But I don't want to spend my weekends consuming thousands of calories that then I'm kind of almost battling through the week, right? So this is an idea of how to increase some lower calorie supplements into your diet and actually decrease your hunger and decrease your cravings through this. So this is why I've invested in it. Is it non-negotiable? It's your choice. It's your choice. My clients all take cocoa. They all invest in protein powders. They invest in the flavors that they enjoy, and quite a few of them also invest in aminos, because the aminos can really, really help to curb those cravings, reduce hunger. So if you are struggling with hunger and energy and your cravings whilst you are dieting, I would definitely recommend investing in a protein blend that you can tolerate, as in whether it's dairy or non-dairy, something that you really enjoy, and investing in some aminos. You can get aminos in various pricing, but as I said, I'm going to leave that code below, so if you want to pick up an order from Protein Pick & Mix, you can get 20% off that order, and I do get kickback. All details are below. So that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's been helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And if there's anything else that you would like me to kind of talk about, whether it's groceries or supplements in particular, let me know. I'll see you all next week.